Here's the upside. Can't be worse than Secret Invasion, right? Echo is a Marvel series created by Marion Derry and stars Ella Cox as the title character, Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin, and Chesky Spencer. The series takes place after Hawkeye and tells the story of how Echo is hunted by Kingpin a crime organization. She must return to her hometown of Oklahoma and come to terms with her past, embrace her family's legacy, but also attempt to destroy Kingpin once and for all. Right off the bat, I don't think that this series is all that great. I thought it was okay at best. It did have some a couple of nice action scenes, a few characters here and there that I enjoyed. And I appreciated it that it didn't have like the same Marvel tone that we're used to mostly. But overall, I felt like this series should have been better. It could have been better easily, in my opinion. There were a lot of things missing from it. It felt really rushed. Just in the first episode, we have a lot of scenes that we already seen Hawkeye. We have a lot of catching up to do with Echo that we've seen before, and a lot of her story. Other than that, feels very rushed. It feels really almost. The series feels almost like it could have been at least 8 episodes long. I think that would have been a good length for a show like this. I think 5 episodes is extremely short for everything that they were trying to show us, everything that they wanted for the story that they wanted to tell. It feels incredibly short. 5 episodes, way. It's like it's almost it's movie length. So why not do a movie? I feel like it's because Echo doesn't really go on the big screen, so they decided to put her in a Disney Plus show. But then again, I feel like it's a weird story to tell right now in the MCU because it just feels like Phase 4 and 5 are all over the place. Is she gonna be part of the Avengers? Is she gonna be a villain? What is she? I watch all of this series, and I don't even know what side she's on right now. I don't know if she's gonna be a hero or a villain. I know she doesn't like Kingpin. I know that, but what else do we know about her? We know about her past. We know that her ancestors that had magic powers, and she inherited some of that powers. But then again, that storyline feels so rushed. It feels like the writers wanted to give this storyline way more attention than they did. But with 5 episodes, again, we don't have a lot of time to marinate on these past events. Now, for the actress, Alaqua Cox, I don't think she's particularly awful, but I don't think she's all that great either. I think she has trouble emotion, like showing emotion. I think she has trouble just having chemistry with her castmates. I know that she's relatively new to the acting game. But I feels to me like she's a bit hollow as an actress. I don't like criticizing actors all that much, but I have trouble in getting to her character, and I have trouble getting to this series. I think the scripts of the episodes are just very uneven. They're choppy. They don't the stakes don't feel as high as they should. Also, I feel like and sometimes that's good for certain Marvel properties. Like, it's good to change gears. every once in a while. But here it feels like the stakes are a bit underwhelming. Like when this season finished, I was like, okay, that's all that this series had to say. Um, I thought that the direction of each episode was fine. I think my probably my favorite episode was episode 4. Yeah, supporting cast is also fine. I feel like none of the characters really have time to shine or just to be even likable. There's just a few side characters, but overall, I didn't really connect with anyone because the series didn't give me any reason to care for them. If like any of them died, I really wouldn't have cared much. So I really liked her relationship with Kingpin. I thought that was really well done. Vincent D'Onofrio again is great as the character. I don't think they're using the character as well as in Daredevil season 1 to 3, the Netflix version. But I really liked Vincent D'Onofrio in the role. I think he's terrific, and I think he's a very menacing bad guy. I also really enjoyed Daredevil's appearance in this. Charlie Cox is always a welcome sight as the character. I wished that there was more of him in it, but we're gonna take what we have of Daredevil in this series. There are some good action sequences, which is of course mandatory in a series like this. It's probably the most violent Marvel Disney Plus show that we've had. It's not as violent as say Daredevil is, but it's pretty violent. Now I don't want to compare it too much to Daredevil, but there are some Daredevil feels. It does feel like Daredevil, and I would say that Daredevil is the much superior show. But I think that Echo could become better if they do a second season. Maybe I don't really want to set myself for higher expectations for season 2 because season 1 was just mediocre in my opinion. But maybe it can become better. Who knows? We'll see. If it's less rushed and they have like the proper story to tell in season 2. Maybe it can be better, but as it stands right now, I think Echo is a very underwhelming show. It's very uneven, it's choppily edited. There's a lot of recap also at the beginning that we all know about in the first episode, and the blend of. I also thought the blend of the realistic and the supernatural left a lot to be desired. I felt like the supernatural elements of the show were not really well handled. I don't know how she gets her powers in the comics, but I understand it's like really different. So yeah, I didn't really like that how she got her powers and what she did with them. Um, it just feels the series is weird. It's just I don't really care for it all that much. It's better than Secret Invasion, of course, but it's hard to be worse than Secret Invasion. Now we're gonna head into the spoilers of the series. We're gonna talk a bit about the ending. There's a few things that I wanted to touch on. So if you haven't finished the series yet, don't continue on. Pause and come back when you're done the show. Spoilers. What did Maya do to Kingpin? Near the end of the episode, Echo taps into her powers of her ancestors, which is dating back to the first woman of Chafa. Echo then pours her abilities into Kingpin and tries to heal Kingpin of his pain. Echo places her hands on his fists, which are glowing are glowing with supernatural powers. Kingpin is left completely stunned and surprised with what Maya did to him. It's unclear to us if Maya really did heal Kingpin or if anything really did happen. But Kingpin did really feel rattled by the situation, so I guess something did need took place. Something supernatural. Maya, having embraced the legacy of her ancestors, can also share her powers with her own blood. I'm guessing that's temporarily and not like. I don't think the powers stay forever when she shares them. So there is that. Will Echo return to New York? What is her role now in the grand scheme of things? It is unclear near the end if Maya will return to New York or stay in Oklahoma. She's probably stay home for a bit, in my opinion, to reconnect with her family. But it's unlikely that a woman like her would stay put for very long. Who knows if there will be an Echo season 2, or if her story ends here. I have no idea. I have a feeling it doesn't. But I have a feeling also that she's not going to stay in one place very long. She's not going to stay home much. I felt like there's a lack of conclusion here in this season. It feels like almost feels like there's an episode missing. It feels like there's a season episode 6 missing, doesn't it? And also the Marvel Spotlight banner, whatever it's called. I feel like it's ridiculous. It really is. It feels like Marvel is also almost apologizing to us for all the bad content that they made. But it doesn't really give me any hope, because like, what if the projects that they're making like under the Spotlight banner are bad also? To me, the banner is stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Just keep the logo. Just go with the logo. I don't really care about the banner. So yeah, Echo. I just thought it was mediocre at best. Yeah, unfortunately, this isn't a win for Marvel. So let me know what you thought about Echo down in the comments below. See you next time. Bye.
Viewer discretion is advised. Maya, I see you. I always have. Tigers move in silence to catch their prey. You are a tiger, Maya. What did you do? Marvel Studios Echo. All episodes streaming January 9th.